game session is about to start.
How's it going, YouTube? And welcome back, agents. Today's simulation is a game of Assassinate on Tampa Bay. Now, I would like to say I hope you all had a Merry Christmas or a Happy Holiday if you don't celebrate Christmas. I want to welcome you to my Christmas noob lobby. Yay! I got a present in the post from Ubisoft and it said, "Dear Artful Dodger, Merry Christmas. Here is a ticket to one noob lobby of Assassinate." And I was like, yes please, I'd like to cash that in right now. So I recorded this yesterday, which was Boxing Day, and I'm recording this Friday. And I have to say that this is a noob lobby, a Christmas noob lobby, so what do you expect is going to be the outcome of this video? Yes, that's right, a new high score. Yum yum. So, excuse me. I want to quickly address a couple of things. And that first thing would be that I haven't made a commentary for a couple of weeks. And that is because I've been having a troublesome time with the microphone that I was using to record my commentaries. Some of you may have read a description of previous videos, which would give you some sort of indication as to why I wasn't commentating those videos, and hopefully you'll have some sort of understanding as to what I'm about to tell you. But for those of you who didn't read the description or don't ever bother to do that, I'm going to fill you in. So basically, I went to make a video one day. I can't remember which video it was, but I went to do what I normally do, which is plug my microphone in and start recording in Sony Vegas over one of my gameplays. But when I pressed record, the audio track didn't start recording, and I was like, what the hell? So I went into Device Manager to see what was going on, to make sure that the computer had picked up my microphone, and it wasn't showing. Now what I would normally do is unplug it and plug it back in and it would show up, but this time it didn't. Now I really don't understand why it didn't, but I think it's got something to do with some sort of update that I had from Microsoft with the Windows updater. I think something must have corrupted something. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I tried to do to fix it, nothing would work. So I ended up buying a new microphone, which I got about a week ago now. But the reason why I haven't brought you a commentary up until now is because I had a guest commentary in the pipeline, which, if you didn't see it, was my previous video, so make sure you open the description and go and watch it, because it was a guest commentary by a good friend and a very loyal subscriber, Joke, aka Joke, who is, in my opinion, a valid member of the community, regardless of whether she posts YouTube videos or not. She comments on a lot of people's videos, and that makes you a valued member of this community. And in my opinion, you did a very, very good job on that guest commentary, seeing as it was your first ever attempt at a commentary of a decent proportion, and regardless of the fact that it was over one of my videos, you still did a very, very good job. Now here, I knew that this mercenary was the real player, but I was doing the old NPC cheatsy doodling trick of building my meter off the NPC before locking the guy, because my knives were on cooldown and I didn't want him to run away. Because you should know by now that in AC4 Assassinate, you need a multiplier on every single kill that you get, or use an ability such as poison, and then get punched in the face and have it intercepted for 50 points. Yay! That's how you want to go about winning a game of Assassinate. No, but again, so I've got my microphone, so that is why you're hearing my awesome HD audio, regardless of whether it's good commentary or not. And here I'm going to cheatsy doodle again to get a kill on this Night Stalker. I mean, to be honest, it's a Night Stalker, so he deserves it. He's probably a shit character. Don't know why the fuck they brought him back. So again, I hope everyone's had a good Christmas and or a good holiday season, and that you're looking forward to the new year. I know I am. I'm looking forward to spring, that's for sure, and some warmer weather coming our way. So what to talk about? Well, I was going to talk about my ability set and how I've tried to adapt that and my playstyle to this overall AC4 version of Assassinate. So I think I will continue with that. So instead of using the same old, which would be overall cooldowns and kill buffer, I use Determined and Resistance for perks, because there's such a thing as auto-interactivity in this game. Now it's not so much specific to Assassinate, but in modes like, or free-for-all modes like Deathmatch and Wanted, you can be approaching your target, you can get the perfect approach, you can get hidden, you can even get a focus, but because the player is paranoid and they're spamming the kill button, they will auto-interact with you just because you're in range. And I think it's total bullshit. I mean, I've had it in lobbies where, like I said, I've got the best approach, I've actually bothered to get a focus, but because there's another player hanging around my target, they're paranoid, so they're spamming the kill button. Now they don't know that I'm their pursuer, but because of that auto-interactivity, because I'm in range, they contest my kill. Now I'm not putting up with that, that's total bullshit. So if there's a perk that's going to allow me to keep my points, or some of my points, then I want to use it. I don't care what you say. Now you might say, oh, using Determined means that you need help getting a higher score. Well, using fucking kill buffer means you need help getting a higher score. Any of the perks you use, you're using to enhance your experience in any of these game modes, so that's why I use Determined. I'll also use Resistance, and that's because if you get contested, it cuts the contested kill effects animation in half. And let's face it, in a mode like Assassinate, where when your player model flashes red, you get paranoid, you spam the kill button, you can auto-contest somebody. So for a player like me in a lobby like this, you want to get as many points as you can in the limited amount of time that we do have. So that is my reasons for using the setup that I use. Now you might notice that I've got knives on this set. Well, I'm not using knives to try and get stuns in Assassinate. I've tried to adapt my style to, if I get locked, that I'll just run at the person who's locked me and get, like, try to stun them, get a naked stun, or just get some honourable death points, because, let's face it, I don't want to waste their time or mine. But killing civilians is going to do that, no wonders. Now I thought that there was actually two players there, I thought these two might not know who was who. But it turns out the navigator was a civilian, and the duelist is going to chase kill me. No, he ain't. I'm going to get a corner stun. Sit down, bitch. But don't worry, he's going to get his own back later, because I'm going to be greedy later on and try and get a really good kill, but he's going to stop me from doing that. So yeah, I think the future of Assassinate on my channel is going to be few and far between. Competitive Assassinate in AC4 is dead. Whether you agree with me or not, it is. It's absolutely terrible. You cannot get a half decent kill in a game with a whole bunch of prestige players. Most of the time it's going to be contested, or it's just going to be low scoring, and that's not fun. That's not good to watch. It's totally boring. So you won't be seeing that from me. Anything competitive, excuse me, is going to be either deathmatch or manhunt, if I even bother to play that mode. Because let's face it, I've never been one to play team modes, and I'm really not bothered about playing team modes, so I really doubt you're going to see team modes from me. But I do want to maintain the variety on this channel, so yeah, I might manhunt maybe about in the future, who knows. You have to wait and see. But as far as adapting to try and suit the requirements to play Assassinate in AC4, I think I've done a good job. I mean, yeah, you could argue this is a noob lobby, but how else are you gonna play stealthy in this game mode? You can't play stealthy against good players. I hate to want to have to repeat myself, but because your player model flashes red, if you're not in kill range of your target, they're just going to run away, or they're going to try and stun you, because that's what prestige players think they should do. So yeah, you won't be seeing that from me. So here's that moment where the duelist is going to get his revenge. I thought he killed an NPC there, but he's like, nah dog, you ain't getting no fucking bench kill on me. I was like, shit. I was actually quite angry at that. I was like, fuck! Why didn't I make a better job of that? Because you probably know yourself, if you play a lot of Assassin's Creed and you either like upload videos and whatnot, or you record, you want to, sometimes you do want to try and get a really good score, and when you make stupid mistakes like that, you get really angry at yourself. It's like, why the fuck did you do that? Why didn't you do it this way? Why didn't you do it that way? But in hindsight, things like that are... I don't even know what I'm going to say about that. Anyway, the game's coming to an end and I got 17,850, 32 kills. So, for AC4 standards, I think that's pretty good. Yeah? No? You want to let me know in the comments what you think? I'll pull up the scoreboard and I've got 4 varieties, so... yeah. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, the video's coming to an end, so I want to say thanks for watching this. I'll catch you later, YouTube, and have a happy new year.